Genergy! How are you today? How did you sleep? Did you sleep okay? Let me know if you're here. Let me know in the comments with the hashtag live or hashtag replay for later. Either way, welcome. If you're here later or been here before, welcome back. Good to see you again. I can feel you out there. I'll feel you when you watch later, so it's still good. Let's talk about the full moon today and what that means. So I have a few notes here because I wanted to read to you. I have just purchased this fun little moonology diary, and it goes and tells us different aspects of the moon because I feel like a lot of times we're looking at our horoscope or different information out there in the world that we have access to, and I thought, well, maybe the moon can help with some other things going on. And because if our bodies are 70% water and it's affecting the lakes and all that with the tides, well, I'm sure it's affecting us. So how can I use it to my benefit and what should I be watching out for? So I underlined some stuff. Hey, Paul, buddy, good to see you. And this says, when you consider the energies of this full moon, they seem contradictory. So how can they be both healing and challenging? So that's what this full moon is about. Well, it's like life. And it's kind of like a box of chocolates, right? It's all in there and it all works because it's all chocolate and it's all good. Hi, Jen. And, okay, so for one thing, the full moon, which is all about showing off what your mama gave you, okay? Full moon, show it off. Just kidding, not telling you what to do. Don't be streaking down the road. I don't think your neighbors appreciate that. Okay, parade parade about, sure, but balance the need for center stage with the needs of those around you, right? So if you're out there trying to show your full moon, probably just do it in your own home, right? Because you want to respect other people's looking balls, right? They will need to burn that out of their remembering. Yes. Okay, and then it says the fun of the full moon is where you need to balance, and it's very emotional right now. And so this one is very emotional and kind of like turmoil. And so everything that I've seen and heard and read about this full moon is talking about how it's like emotions that you have pushed down, pushed down, pushed down. And that's why I said emotional volcano, because it's like push down, push down, push down. But then it comes up and it's kind of like these little ponytails I put in today, which just happened to be a visual reference for you, is now it's coming up, coming up, coming up, and then bow, explosion of emotions, which is crying, anger, whatever you have been pushing down and not addressing, that's going to come out. And that's actually why the hospitals get full during this time, because people, it's not that it's just that it's coming to the surface. It's not that they are legitimately think they feel crazy, they're acting crazy. It's legitimately the emotions are popping out, right? Like it's just a tidal wave of emotions. And so that could be, I just want to remind you too that if you would take care of those emotions during the month and let those out, as they come up, process those, then they don't just get pushed down and they have to explode on out of there, right? It's like a jack in the box, like push down, push down, push down, and then do, 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 do. You just never know when it's going to pop out. And then full moon, bow, explosion. Okay. So it says this could be a rather intense full moon, all the better to feel all the feelings under it. It's the first full moon of the year, and it's the ideal time to get clear headspace. So clear that out. Journal, punch your pillow, do whatever you need to do. It's okay. So the full moon is a perfect time to let go and move on. So what do you need to release? So here are some questions in my book that I want to share with you. And so these are some questions and some things to do during this full moon to release that. So you can make a list of who and what you're forgiving and releasing from the past, and then you can burn it. Okay, you just burn it and give it back to the earth. And what you want to let go, and that's because of a karmic release. And so you want to be sure to forgive. Now, this can also include something to think about for yourself there, Toots. This includes forgiving yourself for whatever you think you did or failed to do. So give yourself a break and do better next time. So you can put that on your piece of paper and let it go. Stop carrying it around. This is almost like a piece of crap that you have picked up when you've done something wrong and you're not forgiving yourself and you just put it in your pocket and you're like, oh, it's fine. Now it's like a hard turd in your pocket and it just is smelling and smelling and smelling and then you're still carrying it around. Get that crap literally out of there. Okay? Yes, do it. Questions for the full moon. Have you self-sabotaged by letting your ego go crazy? And if so, what can you do about it? That's a good question. Are you willing to take a deep breath before arguing? This time right now, there's going to be a lot of high emotions and people are going to be angry, upset. And so right now, the question is, are you willing to take a deep breath before arguing? Whoa. Whoa. And if not, why? Do you feel like you have to be right? Do you feel like you have to have the last word? Something to think about and something to be aware of. What are some other ways I can create my own luck? Ooh, that's a good question. So, those are some things to think about in this full moon. Let me know how you slept. Did you sleep good? Normally, I don't sleep good during the full moon phase, and last night I just totally passed out. I slept so good. Haven't slept good some other nights, and then crazy dreams for the past week. Have you had crazy dreams? Oh gosh, yes. And then last night I just felt like it all let go. It all just kind of washed out. Hi, Sharika, buddy. Yeah. So if you missed some of this, come back and look at the questions and the things to reflect on. And you want to put your booby rocks out tonight to give those a good cleanse. So just lay them out on a towel, and the moonlight will cleanse those and recharge those. So that's how I fill up the back deck with all the booby rocks and good times. So I hope you have an awesome day. Be aware of the emotions that are going to come up today. Remember, they're going to come up and shoot on out of there. So when it comes up to the surface, it's okay. If you're just crying, it's okay. And no matter if you're male, female, whatever, it doesn't even matter. If you're crying and need to get it out, you need to get that out. That is okay. Right now, I'm giving you permission. And if somebody says something, you say, look, go talk to Jenny McKinney, and then I can high kick them spiritually. Okay, so I got you back. If you need to cry, punch stuff out, whatever you need to do, you got to get it out of there. Okay? Okay, remember, take that piece of turd right out of your pocket. All right, Toots. I'm going to have some more information on the moon in my Empowering Mindset for Joy Seekers group. So join me over there. I'm going to pop over there. I have some more activities and things for you to do, some homework, if you will, and some activities for you to think about and work on today. So more in-depth information over there, and I'll see you over there. I'll put the link in the comments and join me over there. It's free information, and I have some classes scheduled too, so that's pretty neat. All right, Toots, have a great day. Happy full moon. Keep your clothes on if you want to, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye.